Happy Saturday night and happy Vlogmas Day number 3, everybody. I hope you're having a great Saturday. My Saturday started out okay, and then before noon it just kind of went downhill. It was pouring the rain. I had plans and good intentions and they just didn't come through, so I went to the store, I came home, got a cup of coffee, sat around a little bit, and kind of moped. You know, one of those just nothing to do days. You want to go outside and have a fire or take a walk, something fun. So I didn't get to do any of that today. So I'm home and I'm making chili. Let me show you. Right now I have my hamburger in the pot and it was frozen, so I'm thawing it in a mixture of about a half a cup of water, a teaspoon of garlic, about a tablespoon of pepper, another tablespoon of chili powder. I've chopped some mushrooms. I have some ginger in there. My mushrooms, of course, I haven't put in there yet. And I also put about a tablespoon olive oil in there so the hamburger wouldn't stick to the pan, and it also gives it a great flavor. So after I get the hamburger thawed and browned, then I'm going to toss in some other ingredients and add my tomato sauce, my chopped tomatoes, my mushrooms, and all that good stuff. And I will show you the finished product here in about an hour. So yesterday, after I got back from the little Christmas tree or Christmas lights village that me and my parents went to, I came to the house, pulled in the drive, and right by the tree underneath the bird feeder there's this little possum. So I was wondering why all of the bird seed that I have been sitting out below the bird feeder, because our bird feeder is just full of birds every day. Every kind of bird you can imagine that's in Ohio is there. I think of all of Ohio birds are there. And so I put bird seed underneath to have extra for the birds that can't get into the feeders. This little possum was under there last night and he was having the time of his life. His little fat belly, he saw me walk. I tried to approach him because I wanted to get a video of him. And he just waddled on off. It was just so funny. I just found this little possum under the tree eating all the bird seed. Let's see if I can. Oh, he's taking off. Look at him go. Well, my hamburger and the mushrooms and all the spices are cooking very nicely, and I'm going to add about a heaping teaspoon of garlic because I love garlic. Let's stir that up. It smells so good. Oh my goodness. I love the smell of garlic and hamburger with all these spices cooking. Just smells great. So I'm gonna let that simmer a little longer, and then I'm going to add my tomatoes. Well, my hamburger is done, so I'm going to add all of these black olives. I love olives of any kind, and I thought it would taste really good in my chili. I actually had some spaghetti the other day, and I put black olives in my spaghetti sauce, and it was so good. So here we go. Put that in there. And then I have my can of tomato, like chopped tomato puree. Dump that in there. I like to use tomatoes from the garden, but I didn't go grab any from downstairs. I'm just trying to use up what I have up here right now. So I'm gonna mix all this in. It looks pretty good already, and it smells great. So I'm going to let that cook a little bit. And then I'm going to add some tomato sauce. Here's my chili. It's not done yet. I just added beans and corn. I normally add black beans to my chili, but I went out in the garage to get black beans and I guess I used them all. So I put a can of Great Northern beans in there. I mean, it's better than nothing, but normally I don't use Great Northern beans in chili. So I'm stirring this all together. I have corn and the beans, ground beef, onion, garlic, adobo, chili powder. I'm going to put a little sugar in this. I like sugar in my chili. I like it to be a little sweet and spicy. So I'm going to let it simmer about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Here's my finished bowl of chili. So after I let it simmer about an hour and a half on low, like the lowest setting possible, I put in a nice little bowl and added some cheese. This is cheddar cheese and a little spoonful of sour cream. And then I'll put some crackers in there too, probably. That's my bowl of chili. Try it. It's delicious.